G'day guys, Chris here. Just wanted to share with you about growth groups for 2012. Where I wanted to start was with Jesus. When he'd risen from the dead, he commanded his disciples to go and preach the good news. And that's the good news of the forgiveness of sins, the reconciliation with God, of new life with him, of eternal life with him. That sin does not have to rule, but there can be forgiveness and change. And that is a great message. And the disciples took that message and taught that message. And one of the things that's really clear about being a Christian is the way it impacts your relationship with others and how God is gathering together a people for himself. And that's what heaven's all about. And we have the incredible privilege of being able to meet together as God's people. And that's what he's doing. He wants us to do that, and we want to do that too. And so in our church, we want to meet weekly, once in church, and then in our growth groups. And I want to challenge you to commit yourself to meeting weekly in church and to your growth groups. I've already had to say no to 2 things in order to get to my first growth group this week. And I want to challenge you to find a growth group that works and commit to it and be there each week. This year, so many growth groups to choose from. Find one that works for you in terms of the time and the location, and if it's a mixed group or a single gender group. Find one that works for you. You might want to check it out for a few weeks, that's fine. If it's not working for you, find another one. But once you've found one, be there every week. And if you're not in a growth group yet, join one. But if you are in a growth group, you've already signed up for one, invite someone else along. Be encouraging one another in our meeting together. It might be that someone's away from your growth group. Just contact them and see how they are. It might be someone's not in a growth group yet. Encourage them to join your one or someone else's. Because we want to be people who live out what Jesus says in loving one another, in teaching one another, and in sharing our lives with each other. It's a great way of actually getting stuck into the Word and encouraging one another. So if you're not in a growth group yet, join one, get in one soon, and if you are in one, start inviting others to join your group or encourage them to join another one. Look forward to seeing you Sunday.